Joshua 1 and 8. It says, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
That's right. You're supposed to meditate day and night, man. According to do all accordingly that which is in this book, man. All right, so from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. All right, of course you have matters that you have to handle doing in the world, as far as if you have children, your children. You know, like those dudes, they don't even have children trying to tell another man how to conduct his children. That's unrighteous right there. And first of all, that's not wise, man. You can't speak on the matter if you don't know nothing about it. All right? To be a leader and a teacher, you have to learn. All right? You have to have experience. You have to go through certain things. That's what makes you wise, man. All right? If you don't know what the hell you talk about, that's just like you trying to tell a pregnant woman how to have a baby and you're a man. All right? But you're supposed to meditate on these things day and night, on the scripture. Not worried about some other man's beard, you know, or worried about another man's life. All right? You're supposed to meditate on this. Go ahead,
It says, for then shalt thou make thy way prosperous, and then shalt thou, then thou shalt have good success.
That's right. Then you'll have good success. Then the Lord's going to make your ways prosperous. How you going to be prosperous? One, you're going to get the understanding of these scriptures, man. All right, the Lord builds you up. All right? And now I can attest to that because I see where I came from to start teaching to them, man. You know? I'm learning more scriptures. I ain't going front, man. I'm like one of the worst dudes to remember scriptures. Like, yo, give me this. I was like, yo, wow. You know what the scriptures say? Yo, can you got it for me, brother? You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning though, man. And it comes with experience. All right? But at the same time, you gotta be humble too, man. And the Lord will make your ways prosperous. How you gonna make your ways prosperous when we get in the kingdom? And even also here, man. You know? Because you're doing the work of the Lord, man. You know, like the brother told me on the phone, man. He said, if Yahweh be before you, who can be against you? And that's a true statement that comes out of the scriptures, man. You're supposed to constantly pray. Matter of fact, what's that? The week one we talked about pray without ceasing. Nah, that was it on that. I'm not sure. Pray without ceasing. But yeah, man, you and yo, I ain't even want to get on them dudes that long, but that's how long we've been, you know, not even worried about it, man. Just trying to do the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You know? But we supposed to meditate on these scriptures day and night, man. Why you think we wasn't even talking about something, man? Why? Because we meditate on the scriptures.
It says, have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest.
That's right. The Lord thy power is with us. The Lord thy God is with us no matter where he sent us, whether we go. Guess what? We went to Lancaster a couple days ago. And that was an experience. Yo, I thought they was going to try to lynch us out there, man. You know? But guess what? It took faith to go out there and speak.
Yeah, you even had the cops come up to us. They was like, you know, they was trying to intimidate us. So you had this woman cop that came up, and she was like, you know, we're speaking too loud, so they hear us all the way in the market. And, you know, what else you said?
Like it was noise pollution or something.
Yeah, but then after, and then she was saying, do we have a permit? But then it was usually somebody across the street that preaches on Saturday or whatever that I knew from when I was in like Lancaster or whatever. I mean, they don't teach like the same doctrine or whatever. But they teach across the street, and I know he don't got no permit. Right. And he be teaching like, yo, it be pitch black outside, and he be out there teaching and all that. So I know You know what I'm saying? That's just bullshit. So then, you had that, and then she basically was like, you know, you can't be cursing, there's kids out here and all that. And then somebody called, and then they called for backup. So it was two squad cars. They had the cops and the horses come, all this stuff. That was just sitting there like off of the Django Unchained watching this shit.
That was like,
and then, you know, we were still out there teaching and all that, and we, you know, there was people out there like threatening them, trying to act all tough and shit like that, because we told them don't take a picture. And this dude said, I'll take a picture, whatever I want, it's a free country, all this. Then, you know, my guy called him a nigga or whatever, and then he got all offended about that. But I mean, he was acting like a nigga. If we asked you out of respect, don't take our pic. Like, yo, if that was one of them Amish people or something like that, he would have been like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. And all that shit like that, crooning. This is us. We want to, you know, say, I'm gonna get my cousin or whoever come up here.
Oh, he said the guy that was sitting there was never.
Yeah, but the dude that was sitting there, he asked what's our you know, YouTube account and all this. He was interested in listening. So if we was wrong, why didn't you jump up trying to defend his uncle and all that stuff?
That's right. That's why that scripture right there, man. Read that last one.
It said, have I not commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage.
Be strong and of a good courage, man.
Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed.
That's right. Be not afraid, neither be not dismayed, man. Alright? When we go wherever the Lord tells us to go, and that was so beautiful because me and that brother, I didn't even know how long it was going to take for us to get that lesson together and done, but it just so happened it happened on the Day of Atonement, man. You know, and in the areas that we hit in that city, man. You know, we covered a lot of ground in that day, man. You know, stayed in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You know, we could have like the first incident when we was in the park. In the cop pulled up, we could be like, you know what, let's pack it up, we're going back to Philly. You know? But no, we all being faithful and of good courage, man. We had good spirits, man. You know? And that's why they try to bring all them cops around, because because a regular nigga, as soon as they see the cops, they be like, oh man, we drawn, man, we out. No, we not doing none of that. We gonna still sit out there and teach the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That was good.
It's Baruch 4:28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returning, seek him 10 times more.
That's right. So if you support like the brothers taught about the scriptures, we supposed to meditate on the Lord. Meditate night and day, man. Because what happened, it says, because it was our mind that go astray, being that we're returned, so being that we back in the truth, all right, in this life, seek him 10 times more, man. All right, not going out there bearing false witness on brothers, man. Why don't you go do a studio show and look up words and edify, man? The same thing that we out here doing, man. You know, you got Russia and China made a deal to come together, and that's something major right there. Russia and China made a deal to come together, and guess what? And Donald Trump sitting there talking about Donald Trump talking about that everything went smooth with the talk with China, man. That was a lie, man. So it's things going on like that in the world, but you're worried about the GMS Watchman Philadelphia camp. You know? Seek him 10 times more, man. All right? Read the scriptures. And don't just read them, acknowledge them. Take them in. All right? And do what they say, man. And stop being a bunch of wicked ass niggas. Just because you go on the highways and byways. Man, I'm done with y'all, man. But yeah, you had like Russia and China, they just came together, man. All right? You know, like a lot of major events is about to happen. That's why, and it's a great shifting going on in the house of Israel right now, man. All right? And a lot of dudes, they're going to fall out. You know, the Lord is building up his men. Now, right now, the Lord is choosing his men who he wants. All right? And that don't got nothing to do with a man's decision. This is all Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's decision. Like it says, many are called, few are chosen. So a lot of brothers was called. And you don't even know why you were called. You might have been called to wake up a man of the elect, and you might not have been that elect. Who knows? Only person knows is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. That's it. And ultimately, well, yeah, Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh gave him the 144, man. All right? So Yahweh Shai knows who his men is. Yahweh Shai just don't know when he's coming back, but he knows it's getting close. Judging by the prophecies that's going on in the earth, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look this up because it said, which I know that they planning another false flag, which you have September 11th. What's the day? Yeah, the day is September 2nd. Saturday, September 2nd. So this September 11th will what's that? That'll be the 12th anniversary, I believe. Is it 12 years? A little longer. Yeah, that was like 17. How many years? 17? Oh yeah, so kind of. So that'll be 17 years. So this will represent the 17th year, which you have the number 7. That's the number of completion. All right. So something's bound to happen, man. But matter of fact, give me that Thessalonians when they say peace and safety and some destruction. What day is National Peace Day in America? I'm gonna read y'all something. All right, here it goes right here. It says each year the International Day of Peace. Now you got to see what times we're living in, right? We're living in the time of World War III, okay? When nation is going against nation. You're hearing about wars and rumors of wars, all right? And now it's supposed to be 12 events. You had the major eclipse, which was seen in America. It was only seen in America all the way throughout the whole of America, which it went in a pattern of like a cross out. So if you have a no smoking sign, you'll say America was in the middle of a no smoking sign, then you had a circle, then you had an X. The X, that means it's Xing out. So that means no more. Like you're not supposed to smoke. So that, and then it's funny because the sun and the moon was that circle, and it made that cross across America. So it's Xing it out. Then you had Hurricane Harvey, right? Then you have having Hurricane Irma's coming, which is I believe they man-made storms, man. But but look how much of the land it jacked up. Now Hurricane Harvey was a 4 on the whatever scale, whatever how they determine that. And Hurricane Irma is going to be a 5, so that's going to be way more efficient. And that's just another way to get those vehicles to the fuck is man. It's a lot. Fucking demons, man. But that's just another way for them to usher in martial law. Because how they gonna get the military weapons to the police officers using the army troops and the army equipment, which Donald Trump just made it. Well, Obama signed it into play, but Trump is pushing it for the local police officers, that have military to be militarized. That's why that cop that be riding around here, he know that shit. That's why he walk drive by waving at us. Like we're not aware of these things. But it says each year, the International Day of Peace is observed around the whole world, on September 21st. The General Assembly has declared this as a day devoted to strengthening the ideals of peace, both within and among all nations and peoples. All right, so now that's Esau. All right, so now on that day, September 21st, all right, they're saying that's the day that they recognize peace and all that. And we know that's the 17th anniversary of 9/11 is in the same month. All right? So go ahead, Al.
So 2 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2, it's like 3. It says, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's right. So now they talking about September 21st is a day that they're going to recognize national peace, right? So and you're going to do this when everybody's at each other's throat. You got Kim Jong-un, who's ready to bomb the shit out of America, and he's already sending nuclear weapon, testing them. What was that missile he shot? That was close to I think it was Japan, wasn't it? Yeah, he shot a missile that flew over Japan. All right, I think it landed in the water. So they doing things like that. You think he's going to come to the table like, oh, I know we're going through it, but today is the day of national peace. Let's sit down, Trump. You think Putin is trying to hear that shit? You think China's trying to hear that when you got a dickhead like Donald Trump running the nation? Which he's not even running the nation, he's just a puppet. Then you have another instance, Jacob Rothschild, which is, Jacob Rothschild, this demon right here. Yeah, Mr. Bird. Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, all right, what's what they call him, Lord Rothschild, right? He just he sold all his stocks that he has in America. Now this dude right here, right, he's one of the guys, his family's been backing both sides of the war since he's been having wars, man. All right? So this is how you know that if these guys, they're the richest people on the face of this earth, man. If they're taking their money out of America, what the hell do you think about to happen to America? They about to collapse the economy, and George Soros made a bet with him. Talking about, y'all, I bet you, I think it was a $3 billion bet. He bet George Soros $3 billion. He was like, George Soros bet him $3 billion. He's like, I guarantee I'll collapse America's economy by so and so. I forgot exactly what date it was. But you see, Rothschild, he pulled out his money. All right? Well, I'm going to read the end of this article. Y'all can look it up for yourself. I just Googled it. It's the International Day of Peace. It said, now this is what America, because they're the ones behind all this bullcrap. It says the General Assembly has declared this as a day devoted to strengthening the ideals of peace, both within and among all nations and all people. So that's how you know that they're devil, because the Lord doesn't he don't roll like this. All right,
This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
All right, so he says, think not that he comes to send peace on earth. Now, what they're talking about? Strengthening the ideals of peace, both within and among all nations and peoples. But what Yahweh Shah just said, man. He said, think not that they've come to bring peace on earth. Go ahead, Al.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah, he came not to send peace, but a sword, man. So Esau's a devil, all right? So why do you think that he wants peace on earth? And he really don't. He wants to, well, he is the sword. He's the Lord's sword, all right? But he know that the Lord is coming to jack his ass up. That's why he talk about, they want peace on earth. And that's one of their major signs. What was that back in the, I think it was the 60s, man, with them hippies. They used to smoke all that damn bud, talking about peace, and they just bugged out their mind, man. Talking about peace, man, and all that crazy shit. You know? Like, come on, man. Oh, shit. Sorry. Go ahead. All right, yeah, this woman just walked by. I think that girl. Speak of the devil when he pulls up. That's the cop I was talking about. You know? Damn cracker. And that's why he mad, because he mad because we know that they are enemies.
So 1 Thessalonians 5:4, it says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief."
That's right. So it says, "Ye brethren, we're not in darkness." Why we not in darkness? Because we have the truth. We know what's going on in this country. We know what's going on in this society. All right. We not walking around in this matrix with this black veil over our eyes, thinking that the so-called white man is our friend. All right, Esau, the Edomites, Idumea. All right, we know that they are enemies, along with the rest of the other nations. All right, we know that America is coming to its end. Every kingdom has a chance to thrive. All right, they have their running point, then it's it. Which America is not even a country; it's a corporation. All right, so you have, and then guess who you got running the corporation right now? Donald Trump. Which look what happened to his casinos. So they all crashed, man. But we're mindful of these things. Why? Because we have light, man. The Lord gave us our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these things. So when these things start happening, we don't bug out, contrary to what our brothers may believe about us. We might bug out. We might go, we fell off. We fell out. We back in the world. So I guess we going to the club. We not coming out here Saturday, me and Brother Lamar going to the bar looking for some coochie. You know? So when these things start happening, when martial law hit, like we already we know about the whole Hurricane Harvey, you know, and everybody's sitting there crying like you had this Judite woman on the video talking about, yo, my brother's down there, I lost everything. All this bitch was concerned about was her money, man. Matter of fact, give me that scripture and said, "I'll laugh at your calamity, and your fear comes with desolation." So guess what? That's what the Lord is doing right now, man. So yeah, so these people down there in Texas, I think it's Houston, Texas. Those people, this is taking them like a thief, man.
First, you read it again. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:4. "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all children of light and children of the day. We are not of the night nor darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober."
That's right. Let us watch and be sober. So watch and be mindful, man. All right. That's why the people right down there right now, they're losing their minds, man. I seen a dude on the video, a grown man. Yo, I believe it's a scripture where it says the Lord gonna make a grown man cry, something like that. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he was a grown man crying, talking about yo, if you got a boat, go down and help as many black people as you can. And this is, first of all, nigga, the Lord did it to him, man. All right? You think that y'all can keep continuing to be wicked and do all different type of wicked acts, and Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is going to be with you, man? Do you really think that? You know, you just, what it says, since judgment is not speedily, you continue to do wickedly. All right? So that's letting you know right there, man. And what these niggas doing? They going crazy right now, man. They going crazy.
Right.
All right? These niggas is going crazy right now because they don't understand what's going on. Oh, I lost everything. I lost that. Oh, my mind, like that girl, that lady that's on the news, Fox in the Morning, Alex. Her folks from down there, people writing her. Oh, is your family said she got this dumbass Edomite downtown? You know, a little young boy, man. He got to be about I say the boy like 5, 6, maybe 7. He's selling iced tea for Harvey. Get the hell out of here. It ain't named after like Steve Harvey. That's comical, man. You know? But these people don't know why these things are happening. We do. So now imagine, now you see the hurricanes happening like that. Now imagine with the next false flag, how these people gonna act. Because they walking up and down, and guess what? Before that hurricane hit, them people wasn't thinking about was they gonna lose their house the very next day. Or how was they gonna eat and all that. Now they're thinking about it now. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua has humbled you. Go ahead,
This is Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and ye refuse.
That's right. So you called and you refused. So guess what? It's camps down there in Houston. All right, you got GMS camps down there, and not even just GMS. You got sincere brothers that's out there teaching the truth, man. And you don't. And even if you ain't hearing from them, all right, you have a thing called the internet, man. Let's grab that and song. Well, we also look more to that. All right. Well, that's
I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
That's right. He said he stretched out his hand and no man regarded. So that's just like you telling somebody, man, listen, you messed it up, man. You messed it up. That's what we coming out here doing, telling you how you going up. Just like that dude in Lancaster asked us, well, how do I make it to heaven? And the brother brought out scriptures for him, man. The kingdom of heaven is us, man. All right? It ain't like, oh, we going to fly in the sky and we going to live there forever. No, the kingdom of heaven is going to be right here on earth. But it starts with the elect, man. And we're hopeful that we're the elect. Like Makwa, that's hope. Like my brother's name. Makwa means hope. So we hoping that we're the elect, man. Makwa, Salaki. Makwa means hope. Alright? Go ahead,
But ye have set and not all my counsel.
That's right. You said so. You have set not out all his counsel. That means that you wasn't listening. Just like we've been out here, I don't know how many hours, man. I don't even count no more, man. I never did. I just get out here. The spirit gets to moving, and then we be going in. All right? But you got all these jakes walking up and down the street, walking back past us, thinking we out here, like, look at these assholes out here in the rain. It's rain outside. These dickheads out here in the rain. Yeah, cut. No, it's Saturday. It's a Saturday. Next week we're going to go Friday.
Why you not in the club?
Yeah, come. Yeah, why they ain't going in the club? You know, the women walking past looking at us like, oh, these dickheads, these broke ass niggas, they probably don't got no job, and all that bullshit. Like the, like the chick on that Tyler Perry movie, it's like, bye, man. That fucking annoying bitch, man. You know? Baby making fun of us like, and all that shit. You know? But we out here, you know, giving you the truth, man, teaching you knowledge. But our people don't want to hear it. The same way they didn't want to hear it down there in Harvey. Now they wish they had a man of understanding to talk to them and to try to get them out that situation. Go ahead, Ox.
And with none of my reproof.
That's right, none of this correction. Go ahead.
I will also laugh at your calamity.
Yeah, so what the Lord doing right now down there in Harvey? He's laughing at their calamities, man. And you simple-minded niggas still down there talking about, oh, Jesus help me. Jesus save me. So why Jesus ain't dropped that water down there? Why? Because the ones that whooped Jesus in your head was the ones that created that story, man. Because I looked up the word Doppler, and I'm going to get that word out.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
That's right. Keep going.
When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Yeah, so, we got one more time.
When your fear cometh as a desolation.
That's right. So when your fear cometh as a desolation, as an emptiness. So guess what? Those people down there, they're fearing. They're fearing for their lives. You don't even know how many people down there died, man. They say 18, but I guarantee you it's more than that. Then you got people driving around on boats trying to go save these people, man. You know? And they scared.